morning. Good morning. What is going on, everybody? Good morning, Caitlin. How are we doing today? What's good in your life? How's everybody doing? Guess what? Sunny California, it is raining. We are getting a cold, rainy Easter weekend. My home garage / gym. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I stay home Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. So if I'm on stream those days and I'm not sleeping in, you will catch me in this location. I like to channel.
I like your
Ryan
location.
And switch it up every now and then. You know, sometimes I have a wall of plants behind me. Other times I have some thumping jams for some yoga studio. It's probably not yoga.
I love this intro music, by the way. I've always liked it.
Yeah, the dude who made it, Slade.
Yeah, dude. Like there's a whole Spotify playlist that's just like these kind of songs. Kind of amazing.
Nice. I hope your kids know how cool you are. Like they just do dope shit like that. Like that's all that time when they were like, Dad seems a little distracted. Hint towards the reading. He was just creating like sweet things in the background, just crushing it.
Yeah, hopefully. My God, you know what? I feel like there's a few lines that you can probably share with the dad. Sometimes I feel like the music gets loud for other people. I'm going to turn this off. If you're okay with that. Can I?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I didn't know it was still on. Sorry.
No, it's okay. No, it's good. I used to like to let it run, and someone's like, I can't hear anything. Usually it's Ron. Ron usually has issues with volume stuff. No, there's a few lines. Hold on, I want to hear a line from you guys. Well, Dom, you already shared one, so I have to think of one. But that line of like, I hope your kids know how cool you are. Like, if you want to make someone's day, like you could say that line to someone, right?
Say that again.
So. I was saying that there's like a few, if you want to make someone's day, like a dad or a mom, you can say, I hope your kids know how cool you are.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Like that would put a smile on someone's face. So I'm just thinking there's definitely other lines, right?
But their response is always pretty instantly like, no, my kids do not think I'm cool whatsoever. They will never think that.
Do you want to say hi? You guys want to wave to Sloan?
Good morning, Sloan.
Amen.
Sloan, do you know how cool your dad is?
Oh, she can't hear me.
I know.
She knows. Okay. She knows how cool she is.
Here, do you want to hear what it sounds like?
Hey, did we give a good morning shout out to Grandma Kay yet?
No, we didn't. Hey, Sloan, I have a question for you. Do you know how cool your dad is?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Your dad's pretty cool, right?
Sloan? How cool is your dad?
Is he the Sigma?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
As cool as the bottom of the pillow.
As cool as the freezer. Hey, there's
Kay.
Shout out to Grandma Kay. One of our biggest fans.
If you guys don't know who Grandma Kay is, Grandma Kay watched Hazel and Junie.
I packed already. Very fastly, because I had 3 things in there I need already from the sleepover.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, go. He muted. You can go.
I wanted to hear what Sloan was doing. One of the biggest challenges of new parents is finding a place where they feel that their kids are safe. And for us in Longmont, Colorado, Grandma Kay was that person. It was like, we went through like the kinder cares and all that jazz with Kira. And then we found Grandma Kay and they just thrived there. So So our gratitude, me and Kristen's gratitude, will be forever with Grandma Kay. So thank you very much for keeping our kids
Clap it up for
alive.
Grandma Kay. I learned this on Whatnot. Clap it up for Grandma Kay.
That's awesome, man. And now she's here supporting you. Look at that.
Us, Dom. She's supporting us.
Yeah, exactly. So
Sweet.
I'll make sure I link that Facebook link for her so she can get in. Until we get her on Twitch. I'm just kidding.
Getting people at Twitch is like such a heavy ask. I feel like for some people, it was for me personally. So
it's really just the ads. Those ads. Every time I click into it to listen, I'm like, oh God, how much of the conversation am I missing?
God. Well, we're here now, so that's okay. And the ads keep the platform running. And if there was no platform, we couldn't be here. So let's clap it up for the ads. No, I'm just kidding. We don't have to do that.
He was in a room silent.
I feel like my connection's laggy.
Look at this guest comment. Look at this first time commenter.
Oh my God.
Chris, we got two
Kristen
new
Turner
commenters. No longer lurkers.
Wait, and like the only thing you changed was putting Jason's Facebook up, right?
Yeah.
Done. Look at that.
Yeah, I've switched back and forth between him and you. So, and I think once he attached his X, I used X instead. But yeah, I'm cool. I can put whatever on there for y'all.
It was a cool little A/B test between Turner Brothers. Looks like I won.
Go for it, because I don't interact at all on Facebook. So
there you go. So what's up, guys? What's going on?
Happy birthday,
what's your
Glenn Turner.
What's your Friday looking at?
And a happy preemptive birthday to Debbie Turner, coming up on the 21st.
Right.
A lot of birthdays in
cruising. They're going cruising. They're leaving soon.
Yeah.
Wait, Dom, come back for a second. You were bridging into the reading. You did a good job of it.
I was, yes.
At the beginning.
I said something about how cool Ryan is, and even when he's distracted, he's doing dope things, but he still probably is distracted. Something like that. Something along those lines.
I really just wanted to go back so you can say all those things. But distraction's tough. I was just talking with Sloan about this. Lauren and the girls are actually going upstate to a friend's house. What's going on? And so they are
distracted a lot. Do you think I'm distracted?
Yeah.
With what mostly?
Oh, but hold on.
Or food.
Art and food. Okay.
We have
Uni,
another.
Do you know how cool your dad is? You know how cool your dad is and does so many cool things?
No.
I think he's pretty cool.
Okay,
You're
John,
cool.
we just need your kids in now so we can say it to your kids.
Yeah, we need one kid in each window here. Like
But
a
at
little
different times.
like a little Christmas thing where you open the doors for each day.
Sprinkle them in.
82. We're having friends over today too. We're having a stay over, not a sleepover today.
Nice.
Love that.
Oh, Grandma
What's up,
Casey.
Ryan? How you doing, buddy?
Okay.
Hi.
Oh, say hi to Grandma Kay because Grandma
Oh
Kay's
my
listening.
goodness.
Hi.
We got a lot of
They're all
wow,
coming
we got a
down.
lot of kids. Who knew I had kids?
Do you kids
Kids,
have
cease the game, kids. Yes, kids do have school today. We are in classic Colorado fashion. It was about 70 degrees outside today, and right now there's about an inch of snow on the ground. So we're just rolling right through it.
Nice. So no snow day, or they go in late?
No, I'm not raising pansies here. We're going to school today.
But if
All right.
school's closed, then what do? You're like, no, just stand outside.
Just go there.
Go stand in the snow. Dom, continue with your reading. I really enjoyed today's reading. Very applicable, I think, to all of us.
Yeah, I mean it's very hard in this day and age to not find yourself distracted. I think even for our kids, like I sit there and my girls will have every intention of doing their homework, and they'll get all set up and ready, and then they'll just be distracted by something. Brooklyn has kind of gotten the hang of leaving her phone and her iPad in the other room and going to do her homework. So she's been pretty good at it lately. Bailey was cracking me up the other day where she had something to do, and every little thing that someone else would say, she would get distracted or chime in, or she would just like have this thought pop in her head like, oh, I need to check this, and I'm like, well, is that based on your homework? And she's like, no, I just wanted to check it. And I'm like, can it wait? And she's like, nah. Like it would just, mom and I would be in a different room talking about something, and she'd be like, what was that? And it's like, girl, just focus. So it's we're living in a very distractible world right now. So it's extremely easy to become distracted. I don't have a fix for it. I'm just saying it, just throwing it out there.
What's the problem with being so distracted? What's the problem? Why? Like, what's the detriment? Like, distraction comes in, it's just something, right? It's why is it a problem? I'm not asking because I have an answer right now, as much as I'm asking, I'm just curious, like, what's the problem?
Keeps you from focusing on one task and completing it to like the full extent of your ability. Like for me, it like the start and stop of like new pinging emails when I'm trying to do something, and then I get distracted, I go on a tangent, I start working on other stuff, and then I come back to it and I'm like, okay, wait, now I need to spend 5 minutes figuring out where my place was in this project that I've been working on. I end up like redoing certain sections of it, and it just takes that much longer to complete a task. That's than just knocking it out and getting it out of the way, and that's why people end up with large lists of undone things that they still need to do.
Yeah, Dom, I'm with you on that. Just the like the low level anxiety that comes along with like not having things
You have
done.
a third dog that needs to go out.
I know.
Can't even open the door.
It's like, there's this week in particular, I've noticed that when I've talked with people and they asked how we're doing, my response has been consistently, yeah, things are full, busy. And I'm tired of using full and busy. I don't really mean it as a flex. It's just like, it's not what I like to talk about. I don't feel like diving into all the things that's going on. We've talked multiple times about like, how to ask questions. And I would say that when I'm busy or anxious, I'm asking less questions and I'm less curious about other people. And I don't like that. I don't like being in that space.
I love that.
I'd just much rather be in the place where I can learn or hear other people's thing, because we're in our heads all the day. I don't feel like talking about what I'm doing sometimes. I'd rather hear what other people are doing or are getting into. It's like busy is such a default answer. And what I like, one of the things that comes along with, our daily readings is it kind of helps us be curious. We're also rewatching Ted Lasso. And we were watching the episode last night where I forget the first part, where he was like, don't judge, be curious. It's not judge, but it's another line. It was like, it's like the best line ever. One of my
They're playing darts.
Yes.
Yeah. That is a good line.
I forget what the first word was, but yeah, just curious. It's like the more busy I am, the less curious I am about other things that other people are doing, and I'm
Be
much more
curious, not judgmental. I believe that's what it is. I think that's
nailed
what it
it.
is.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
It's a good one. I think the word, I feel like distracted does not resonate with me as much as preoccupied. And that's the word it's one of the words used in the reading too. Like, Dom, do you find yourself distracted, or do you find yourself preoccupied, or is there another way to describe it? Because when I know that most of the time I'm not distracted, I'm just preoccupied. And by preoccupied, I mean like I'm dipping my toes in too many things at once. And when I think about my kids, I'm like, I'm preoccupied in a moment where I'm also trying to pay attention to you or be here in the moment. Well, but this is still on my mind. So it's like, for some reason, I know that I'm like, it's playing with words right now, but like, it's definitely, I'm just like, I'm preoccupied in like almost every moment. So like those tools to kind of shut down my brain and just kind of focus, and the reminders from like, you know, when you guys like be in the moment, that kind of stuff. It's always what I need. Does that resonate with you guys?
No.
Damn
Are
it.
you? Does preoccupied work if your kids came first? Wouldn't they be the preoccupation over other stuff you're doing right now?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a, you know, I would, I think that the preoccupation is something to accept and just understand. Like, I feel like preoccupied lets me feel like, okay, look, you're not even organized at all. I feel like when I'm distracted, like a distraction is like I'm so focused on that thing and I'm not focused over here, like I'm distracted, right? So it's almost like I almost want to get myself to distracted because it feels more organized. Like I'd rather like myself say like, I'm not focused on you right now, I'm focused here. But when I'm preoccupied, I walk in and I didn't do a good job of like being able to like know like when things get done. Like it's a boundaryless type of lifestyle, and that's not the way to live. If you guys want to define semantics, that's what this is right now. But that's how I have to define it for myself. Like putting my phone down, right? So it's like the idea of like, okay, making sure the phone's not in my hand, making sure that I've like, this is how I live. It's not even here. It's on the ground. Just how I live. But like throughout my day, I need to write my, like I keep a note card on me and I kind of write down like the top 3 things that I know I have to come back to complete today. If I don't complete those things, I will not feel as if I can be in the moment. No matter where you put me, I won't be in the moment. So those are the 3 things I have to complete. But then the other things that come up in my head as the day goes on go underneath there. And so then that's kind of where I can go if I have more time. But like if I don't have this, I don't have my focus. And if I don't have my focus, then I'm preoccupied. And if I'm preoccupied, there's no way of pulling me back in. So like this is my way of becoming distracted enough and then being able to say, okay, I'm going to only concentrate on that thing right now. If anyone else,
do you do that on the weekends and vacation too?
I usually keep like a note card on me just so that I can kind of get those ideas down. Cause I'm like one of those people that's like, I thought about this and then I'm never going to remember it. And so I need to make sure that I do that. And I don't know, it's just how my head works. And I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that's what I do.
I think one good analogy for that, Ryan, something in the teacher world, is how many browser windows that you have open. Once a month, I give a PD session on our at my school on AI stuff, and I'm one of the things that I think I'm good at is only having a few browser windows open. You guys might have seen others, or maybe at times your computer, it's like your browser window has enough browsers open or enough windows open where you can't see the word. And there's often times where like I'll catch like another teacher's iPad and it's all just like the symbol. And I'm like, that's too much, you know? There's no way that I'm gonna be able to navigate that way. Another way to think about it is like, how, like coding, like when you read code and it's all kind of indented as it gets more specific. It's like you wake up and maybe you have like, you get one directive, which is
My
like,
answer to that was no. I didn't know what that meant, but
what, the browser windows?
no, the indenting when you are coding.
Oh, coding. It's like, you watch a sci-fi movie and there's like coding just kind of scrolling down the screen, right? Showing like action and whatnot. Say hi to Sloan, Junie. Say hi, Sloan.
Hi, Sloan.
Junie just said hi to you.
That's kind of how I envision the morning. It's like you wake up, your first line of code is like, maybe go to the bathroom or like get up and put pants on.
What?
And then as the day progresses, it's like more lines of code. Where's my window? Let me use this hand. More lines of code pop up, and then like those directives get more specific, and it just keeps going. By the time you finish the day, you have all these things that you have on your mind, possibly most of them not unfinished, and that's kind of where not being present starts coming in. It's like you get home, or I get home, the girls are there. I want to wipe that plate or browser window or coding window clean, so I can just kind of be there and observe and be curious about what's been going on with everybody else.
When do you feel that mom, or maybe when we were in Colorado to visit Uncle Jason or Dom right now, when do you feel like those people are distracted? What's like one thing that would make you think someone's distracted, like one of your parents?
Wait, what? Me?
Do you know what distracted means?
Yeah.
What's like one time that mom and dad might seem distracted, or do you feel that mom and dad are distracted sometimes?
When you're on your phone.
On your phone, yeah, that's what I usually think. Is there anything after the phone?
Sitting on the couch with the dogs we dog sit.
Okay, and that's a distraction thing?
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Nice.
Same
Do you
question.
ever feel distracted though? When are you distracted?
Petting dogs.
Petting dogs. All right.
Same question to Junie. Junie, when are mom and dad mostly distracted?
Mom's distracted with the phone. You're distracted. That's mine. With school. And I always get distracted with horses.
Okay.
That was a good rundown. I like that.
Phone,
Well
school, and horses. Top 3 culprits of distraction here.
Dom, what do you think your kids would say?
VFriend streaming. My phone, basically.
Okay.
It's the phone. It's the phone. It's the iPads. It's always that.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Is it
here.
different between like you and your wife?
No, I think they'd say the same about Amy.
Yeah. Got
Maybe another thing for her would be like dishes and laundry, like chores around the
interesting.
house.
Yeah. I'm kind of curious. Is that kind of the universal thing, Couch? And is there like, what do we have to do as parents to not be so distracted on our phone? It's kind of what I would want to know.
Don't look at your phone.
Don't look at our phone.
Yeah.
Shut her down. Shut her down.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Kids, do you feel like you have the ability to tell your dads and moms, hey, can you put your phone down? You're distracted.
What do we know?
I don't know.
You can tell us that. You can say, hey, Dad, get your face out of your phone.
Mom's
Well,
always-
as your dad's new best friend and leader, I give you that power and authority to let them know that they are distracted and they need to put their phone down.
Yeah, you guys can do that.
I hereby thee grant you the power.
What is the so I actually like David's question or statement here. I know we have like 3 minutes left. But let's say the kid comes over, like when you guys come over and you say, hey, put your phone down. It's kind of like one of those moments when someone says, calm down.
Stop.
It's like,
Yeah.
And then I think there does need to be a bridge or like a reconnection, right? So I wonder like what that is, like what how could that connection happen a little bit more? Is it like an apology for like being on the phone? I forgot you were here for a second. What's that connection that we can have? Okay, so I put my phone down, you say get off your phone. How can we make sure that we like connect on in that moment? Does that make sense? No, because I feel like I'm like, okay, I got to get out of my head with my phone, but I'm here. I feel like I have to like out loud say, okay, you got it. Phone's down. I'm here. Let's go. So,
Sloan, I'm giving you permission to just rip the phone out of
don't do
your
that.
dad's hand.
Don't do that.
Take it.
That's not cool. That's not going to happen.
Just rip it out of his hands, Sloan.
Nope.
Okay.
That's not.
I give you that permission.
She knows better. Don't listen to Uncle Jason.
We're gonna mute Uncle Jason later. Are you guys doing? You guys celebrating Easter? What are you guys gonna do?
I always forget Easter's a holiday. Meanwhile, Kristen already has it all planned out. So
Good stuff.
Moms, they're the
thanks,
best.
wifey.
Dom, are you guys doing party? It's always a party at Dom's. That's actually.
Yeah, Sunday everyone's coming over. The family, the grandparents. But like I was saying when we jumped on, weather's bad out here, so no pool party. We're gonna have to push that one off. But yeah.
Boo. Dom has a
No.
pool. Right? That would be so fun.
Guys, I don't have a
Mhm.
Yeah, we don't have a pool, you're right. That's okay.
It would be covered in snow right now, anyways, right? So
Well, not for us. It's actually nice out. It's finally getting nice out.
oh, nice,
So I'll take that. That'll make me happy.
good stuff.
Good.
All right.
Sloan, I heard you throw Dad's phone on the floor. Good job. Now kick it under the bed. Just do it. Kick the leg under the bed so it's out of the way.
It's okay. Just a book. Just a book. We can pick up a book. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna have to hop off.
Thank you, gentlemen. It's good to see you. Ladies, it was good for you to come on and hang out with your dads. This was awesome.
Do less,
Sorry,
everybody.
my kids are asleep or in the shower right now, so they're just not there yet.
Sounds good. It's just different time zones.
Yeah, man.
Just different time zones.
My sister's
Even-
with my
even-
mom on the
even
balcony
mountain time,
eating
Ryan.
breakfast on the iPad.
Yeah. All right, boys. Well, mugs full of coffee, hearts full of love and gratitude, right?
Hearts of
What am I gonna
coffee,
do?
mugs of gratitude.
Look at Dom. I just need a new computer, I think, because I don't think I can do that.
It's phone. It's phone only, dude. Come on.
No, well, I can do it on the other computer that I have at work. This is just an
This
old-
is what it looks like outside. It looks like this.
Oh man, that's good.
Aw,
I like that
great.
one. That's a good one.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great
All right,
Be
guys.
day.
less, everybody. Be less distracted. Be more curious. Be present.